Hey there. Hello, my friends. How are you this evening? How are you today? How are you this afternoon, this morning? Good morning, good day, good night. I wanted to post something today where I want to ask the question. And the question is this as good as it gets? Or is there more? Well, I have to ask you something. Is this as good as it gets for you? Or you want more? You see, it's the same mindset that will get you the same results. And if it's your mindset that thinks this is as good as it gets, you're going to believe this is as good as it gets because that's what you're going to receive, because that's the energy you put out. If you continue to put that out, then that's what you get back. So I had a conversation with someone today, and one of the things we talked about was whether or not what I was doing was working. And I could say that it isn't working, or I could say that it is working. But I truly believe it is working because the mindset that I've adopted is totally different. And with that, I'm seeing reflections of the outer world around me show me that that is true. Now, the old mindset that I had was, well, it went back and forth really. It wasn't really an old mindset, only a poor way to understand it. And what I would do was put money before my health. And many people do that, but what it comes down to is you sacrifice your time and your health for money. And what that meant for me was, well, it was a betrayal. I had to trade time for money up north so that I could have the lifestyle that I wanted. And to me, that felt like a lie. It felt true to me at the time, but it felt like a lie as well. And what that meant was missing precious moments with my daughter when she was younger. It meant missing moments with my, well, at that time, my ex-wife, my wife, and my friends. But you would say, well, they were working, they had kids, they were doing their thing too. Yeah, but it's not the same when you're in a place where you're removed from all of that. So the mindset that I had was that I needed to be away in order to have everything that I wanted. So it's a bit of a cliche thing, right? You're away, removed from everything. Everything's removed from you so that you could have everything. And I don't know about you, but to me that means paradoxically, well, it's in itself, it means the opposite. It's a dichotomy. So the day that I decided I was going to move back, I went, oh, I'm not going to have the money that I used to have because I'm no longer working away, receiving the pay that I would receive if I was away doing that job. But that's old. That's old mindset. You see, if you decide that you are going to believe that to be true, it will. What I decided to do instead was feel inside me that there was some sort of windfall of money coming. But not only that, there was an abundance of life. I was going to enjoy it. I was going to understand it a little bit better. And you really at moments get to question that because the universe will hand you those things. They will put people in front of you. They'll put your friends out there to remind you, to test to see whether or not this is exactly what you want. Now, what you believe, Neville Goddard would say, what you believe and what you think, your actions should be symmetrical. But if you are thinking something other than what you believe and they're not lining up, you're going to get something that is conflicted. You're not going to get the same result. Now, more on that another time, but you are going to get exactly what you put out there. That is the law of attraction. So if I believe that I am worthy of a loving wife, a wonderful family, wonderful friends, which I do, I'm having fun doing it, and that money is the energy. That's all it is. It's just proof of the exchange of energy that we put out into the world. And if you believe, like I do, that I'm aligned with it, at some point, all of those connections, those alignments will come true. Now, that's up to you whether you want to decide what I've said makes sense and whether or not you believe it. But let me tell you this. If you don't believe it, you're going to get more of the same, aren't you? You're going to get the same mindset that you've always got. You're going to go wake up in the morning, get your coffee, sit down, maybe read a couple of things on your phone, aren't you? Because you're on your phone first thing. And you're going to make those same old scrambled eggs every morning. And then you're going to drive to work while eating your scrambled eggs, drinking your coffee, and hurry up and waiting in traffic. You know I'm right on this one. So, what's it going to be? Is this as good as it really gets? Or is there more? You decide. For now, I'm Jesse and I'm signing off. For real, I'm really signing off. Have a great evening. I'm going to listen to these magpies sing words.